Hello. How is everybody? Okay, so did you guys recover from the last two Technique Tuesdays and getting dirty? I'm sorry about that, but that was fun. So this week we are not going to get dirty and we are going to focus on the dudes because it is almost Father's Day. So we're going to make this 3x3 box. Now, I think I've made this before, but I don't remember, but it's really simple and it holds quite a bit of stuff. I mean, look, it's 2x2. This is 2 all the way around, and so it holds a lot of stuff. So you can put some candies in there or gift card or whatever you want. And if you want to make it for women, you can tie a bow around it and girl it up. But I just thought this would be a great idea for Father's Day. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to put this aside. So over here I have the instructions. I will leave that right here in the corner the whole time, but I'm going to tell you everything that you need. So first off, what I always do, guys, I always make a sample box so that I know how it's going to turn out. And I usually do that with really cheap paper because I don't want to use my good stuff. And so that's always what I do. Okay, so first you're gonna need for your base, for the bottom, okay, for the bottom, we're going to need a piece of paper that's 7.5 square. So all the way around, 7.5, okay? Then our lid, we're gonna need a piece of paper that is, oh, good gravy. Oh, there it is, 5 5/8 square. And we're gonna score it at 1 all the way around, okay? Then I have my little pieces here. You're going to need, and I even made little notes here with the cheapy stuff. So you're gonna need 1 piece of paper for the matting, and that is gonna be 3 3/8 by 3 3/8 square. And then your focal piece or your DSP or whatever you're gonna use, and you don't even have to use that. You can do a piece of DSP as the big piece if you want, but this is 3 1/8 all the way around square, okay? And then we'll put that together later. So I already scored this, and you're gonna score it at 2 all the way around. So 2, 2, 2, 2. And then we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna burnish these with the bone folder. And to put this whole thing together, I just used glue. That's your best bet because you can move it around. It gives you a little bit of wiggle room. And this is just fun. I don't remember making this. I've made a pizza box, and we can do that eventually, but I made a pizza box, and that's a little thing that you can put little treats in too, and that's a totally different fold. So then we're just gonna cut the score lines out, basically. You wanna miter it just a stitch when you go to cut these off. So we're just gonna do this all the way around. We're gonna do a little bit over here. And then I'm gonna flip this over so I can see it a little bit better. It's kind of hard with the blue. Oh, and this is Misty Moonlight, sorry about that. And then the lid is Lost Lagoon. And on the sample, the one that I showed you guys just a minute ago, the lid was Pool Party because it seemed to match the paper a little bit better. And I used the Waterside Retreat bundle. I liked that focal paper that they had in there to put with the chair. But you can, this box, there's unlimited possibilities for this box. So you guys can make a nice gift for somebody or some treats. I know school's almost out, so if you need a quick teacher gift, this would be a good teacher gift too. Or maybe if someone's having a bad day, you could brighten their day just a little bit by giving them a box of something. All right, I think that's everything. Now, I didn't do it with my box, and I'm not gonna do it here, but I think you could cut these down a little bit. They're a little bit big, and they fold in just fine, don't get me wrong, but I just thought, gosh, those are giant. So, all right, so we ready? Okay, so we're gonna do our glue on each side. Oh, wow, that's coming out great. Okay. I figured I'd give you guys a break from making a big mess. But I hope you enjoyed the last 2 episodes. I thought the shaving cream was really fun. I was kind of wishing I had done that with my kids when they were little. They would have liked that. They would have thought that was cool. All the different colors. All right, let's do this other one here, the other side. And then while that's drying, we'll go ahead and cut our other one, make our lid. Okay, so there's our base. See? Ta-da! Now I saw an idea online where they wrapped paper all the way around that, and I thought for the dudes, we wouldn't do that. But first what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna suggest this to you guys, and we're gonna go ahead and do it. We'll miter all this stuff. Let me get this out of the way. But then we're gonna put our paper down, just so we're not trying to squish the paper down when you've already made your lid, because that'll make the paper bow, and we don't want that. All right, so let's glue this fella here. And I did bring in my tweezers, because you know me, a little OCD here. Now today, I did not put my terrible 2 children, my 2 my 2 kitty cats, I did not put them away for this video. So we'll see if they come wandering down here and find me. Usually they hear my voice and follow me. I've had lots of cats over my life, but I've never had a Maine Coon. Oh, they are a riot. They follow you everywhere. It is so funny. Okay, so we glued that down, so we're ready to go. And now we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna miter these guys here. Cut this out, and then we'll put it together. That way that's already glued on there. And like I said, you won't smash your lid trying to put it all together. Just gonna flip that over so I can see it a little bit better. So, I know Kathy, she made the A2 box. So if you guys make one of these, go ahead and post a picture of it in the comments. I'd love to see what you come up with. I was thinking it'd be kind of cute to do like ladybugs for spring, or maybe butterflies, something like that. But I thought, we need to give some love to the dudes because it's almost dad time. So shout out to my dad. He's gone on to his great reward. Not a day goes by I don't think of him. So, okay, are we ready? Oops, okay, let me cut that little piece off right there, and then we'll go ahead and carry on. See, I'm not even me. I've been doing this for 20 years. No one's perfect. So I make mistakes all the time. And then once we get this together, see how quick this is? Once we get it together, we're done. Then all we have to do is put all of our embellishments on. And I already stamped everything. I figured this video cannot be 25 minutes like the last couple, so you guys can watch me and get on with your life. All right, there we go. We're done. Look at this. Look at how cute is that? Oh, I love it. Okay, let's get our chair on. So like I said, this was the Waterside. Oops. Oh, I dropped my coffee cup. Oh, darn it. Okay, let me scoot my chair back, see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry guys. Oh, see, that way you know I'm a real person. Oh, here comes Jake. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our chair down really quick. We're gonna put it up on Pop Dots. Oh, no, fluffy tail. No. I'm so sorry, you guys. Holy cow, it's funny. Oh, they just love their mom. What can I say? Oh, no. Get down. No. Get down. Mom's almost done. Okay. So I'm just going to put a few of the small ones here in these little spots. Oh, you guys, I am so sorry about that. That is too funny. Well, you got to see it live. That's Jake. He's my little shadow. He's looking at me like, what are you doing, Mom? Okay, so we're just gonna stick our chair down here, kind of in the sand, kind of blocks the the boat, but that's okay. You get the gist of the forest. Let me stick this down really quick before he tries to jump back up here. All right, so we're gonna put our coffee cup down right here. And then I'm gonna show you guys a trick for the greeting so that you get it kind of where you want it. So I wanted it at the bottom of the chair. So I'm gonna put the book right here. Okay, so what I did, and what you can do, is put a couple of pop dots here, or Stampin' Dimensionals, excuse me, right there. That way, when you're ready to do your greeting, you just put it like this. All right. And that's it. That concludes our 3x3 box. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure you screenshot the directions. Let me hold it up a little closer so you guys can see that. And I hope you will give this a try. And thanks for tuning in, and happy Father's Day to the dudes, and we'll see you next week. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.